We should now have a good understanding about the hierarchy in OneNote, and therefore let's now look at the actual note taking, the bread and butter of the software. So in here, I have a new page. Let's call it basics, and let's now go through some basics in here. What's special in OneNote is that whenever you click somewhere, there is a text container created. It's like a little box. Uh, this is a text. So a little box around is created, and there is you can move this box by go here. If you see the symbol, and then press your left button on the mouse, and you can drag and drop it to a different location. If you have a longer text, let's just quickly go and make this text a bit longer. You can also use this symbol here. So whenever you see this, this is called a sizing handle, and we can make it smaller, move it like this. What's interesting is if we press here, we can just start typing, and we can move those text containers around. It's not like in different softwares where it's always here on the top left. You can really freely position your text container whenever you are. This might be a bit strange in the beginning, but it's yeah, you're getting used to it. If we have text, we can, like in other softwares, hover it over it, like in Word or Excel, and we get little formatting options such as the font, the style, the size, bold, just the usual stuff. You also have up here further options, as you know from Word, Excel. If you don't see this, then there is a little setting needed for you. So you press here on this arrow key, and here it says ribbon layout. So it could be that you have the simplified layout. This looks like this. It's just yeah, simpler, less options. But I personally prefer the old one, the traditional one. So if you go here to classic ribbon, you really get the full options of everything you can do. You can also choose here, show tabs only. Maybe it also looks like this, so you don't even have that. So then you basically just have those options here. To get that, we would press somewhere that this thing opens, and then here and say always show ribbon. But yeah, those are basically the options that you can do. You can mark text, as you probably already know. What we could do is we can take text from the internet. Let me quickly grab some text on, let's say, email marketing. I just copy and paste it from a page. I'm choosing now Wikipedia, and you can insert it like this. What you see is there is some kind of formatting here. See, there is like a fat text. Plus, we also see there is a citation here that automatically is generated. This can be interesting just if you have a lot of notes and just want to put everything in here so that you remember where it came from. As I said before, we have these different text containers. So this would be now one, and this would be one. We now have the option to use or select some text and move it from one text element into the other. For that, you can hover over the text you want, and then you see this kind of arrow symbol. If you then drag and drop that, we can move it either somewhere here. This would mean a new container is created, or if we go close to the other one, we see that it gets highlighted and we can insert it here. So by releasing it, we now moved it from this text area in this. We see if we move a text container, it moves in kind of a grid. If you really have the need to move it more precisely, you can press the Alt key on your keyboard. And if you do that, and if we do a drag and drop now, it can even be more precise and not move it in this grid format. I don't know if this ever is useful, but yeah, just that you know. Let's say we have this, let's use this as an example. We have this box here, and I'm pressing here. Now this text container automatically gets extended because the program thinks we want to add something into this container. But maybe we have the need that we want to create here a new text container, and we don't want that it automatically goes into this one. For that, we can just double click like this. And now this is a test. Now we create a new container, which we also can move away. The last thing that I wanted to show is we have basically here infinite area. So if we work here, it just gets extended. But maybe we have the need to actually insert more text somewhere here or also to the right. For that, there is a tool that you can find under Insert, the Insert Space. If we press it, we get this tool here, and we see now when we hover over area, we can insert texts or area somewhere. So let's say here. So now we press and hold, and now we extend this section and the text get moved down. Let's do it again. It can also be used here, for example. Or let's say we want to reduce the space again, then this also works. Now we would make it shorter like this. This is a handy tool if you just want to insert some extra space.